One of my subscribers has asked me to realistically rebuild the New England Patriots, but with the new addition of Jayden Daniels. Now, a lot of people are saying that the Patriots will be moving on from Mac Jones, but here's the thing. I personally think that they should go with the best player available, and if Marvin Harrison goes to number 3, I think the Patriots should take Marvin Harrison, because you can't put a QB in a horrible situation, because Devontae Parker and Juju Smith were both in the top 10, not just for their team, but in the entire league amongst all wide receivers for creating the least amount of separation. He's going to go into a bad situation. This is just me personally. Keep in mind that Mac Jones, I didn't really like him whenever he first came out of the draft, but at the same time, he did win Offensive Rookie of the Year. And with this team built around him, the way that it is, his receivers are really bad. His O-line doesn't seem that bad, but I think he's in a rough situation. He could do solid on other teams. I don't think he's going to excel too much higher than he did on his rookie year. I honestly think his floor was really high, but his ceiling was really low type of deal. But at the same time, we will be moving on from him just for the sake of the video. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and or subscribe. Let's see if we can get 50 likes on this video. I would appreciate that. And real quick, I'm going to mention, thank you so much for the support on my Legion of Boom video. Over 200 likes, over 10,000 views. I am so pumped for that video because that is the very first Madden video on my entire channel that has gone over 5,000 views. That is not a tutorial. I've done so many tutorials. Those get views because they're tutorials, but nobody really recognizes my rebuilds, and I'm so pumped for that. So if you guys are new to the channel, I would really appreciate it. But I'm not going to babble anymore. Let's just move into the rebuild. We got our new coach, Gerard Mayo, and we got Mike Anenwu here. If that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I completely mispronounced it. But he wants a mentor at his position, and I can't sign a free agent now, so I will just have to overpay for this. He's a really good right tackle here. I am going to keep him. It's $20 million a year, but he's super young, and I do want him on the team for the rest of the rebuild. Kyle Duggar, he's 28. This is when regression starts. So for now, I'm going to do just 2 years and see how that pans out. Hopefully he accepts it, and he doesn't. I might have to tag him since we have 104 million. I'm not interested in Gesicki. Josh Uche, in every one of my rebuilds, he low-key sucks. He's just not good in simulation. He's a 75. He's 25 years old. He's young, but I'm not paying you 15 million a year to be a 75 overall edge rusher. We need to rebuild completely, and that's of course what we're here to do. Hunter Henry, Trent Brown. I would like to re-sign him, but he just doesn't want to be here. So I am going to move on from him. Mac Jones, I'm not going to accept his option. I'll just let him hit free agency, honestly. Zeke, I mean, I could accept his option and trade him. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to accept Mac Jones' options, trade him. I don't want Zeke, don't want Kendrick Bourne. All these free agents are just awful. Since I do have 104 million, though, I am just going to tag Duggar just for the sake of tagging him. I still have another 85 million for free agency, so let's see what we have. Mac Jones, the Las Vegas Raiders for a third-round pick. I think the Raiders need to move in a direction to where they need to build around the team, kind of like the Patriots. They need to build around the team and then put the QB in the system. So they're going to just have Mac Jones just to hold them over until they build up that team. After free agency, I only got Gabe Davis because we desperately need any type of receiver. I think he's a solid player in real life. He's either up or down. He has a really good game where he just gets no receptions. Either way, he's going to be the best wide receiver on this team. Not anyone else really had much of an interest to be with the team, which kind of makes sense. It's the Patriots without Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. But anyways, let's go draft Jayden Daniels. In the first round, the New England Patriots select Jayden Daniels, who apparently has normal dev in this draft class. 6'4", 208, only 89 throw power. He has more speed than he does have throw power. Kind of crazy. Normal dev, of course, A's across the board. He looks great, but in the specific draft class, I guess he has normal dev. I don't remember the specific one that I downloaded, but it's usually the one I always use in my previous videos, but we can definitely develop him. In the second round, I'm picking up wide receiver Xavier Leggett out of South Carolina. 96 speed, 95 acceleration, 6 foot, 221, hidden dev, A's and B's across the board. He is great in real life. I'm surprised he's not projected to be a late first round pick, but I personally think he's going to be a little bit better than Keon Coleman, which a lot of people are hyping up, and that's coming from an FSU fan. Now, this is the team moving into year number 2. I have Xavier Leggett at the 2, Demario Douglas at the 3, Gabe Davis at the 1. Move Juju down and Devontae Parker down. I can't cut them because their contracts will give me a bunch of dead cap, which really sucks. Hopefully, Jayden Daniels can work with the receivers in the line that he has. Mike Anenwu is playing left tackle since we lost Trent Brown. We got Trayvon Wallace in the draft, which the AI picked. I didn't pick him up. Got a solid D-line here. Move Gonzalez to the 1, move Jabril Peppers over to free safety. And then this is what we got for the sub linebackers. Had to adjust Keon White and Wallace into the sub positions through the depth chart. How to do that off camera. If I didn't cut this out of the video, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's move to the midseason. We are 2-5, bottom of the division, but keep in mind, this division has Josh Allen. You got the dangerous Tua, no, more like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle duo, and a healthy Aaron Rodgers. But looking at our team ranks, our offensive passing game is 5th. That's nice to see, but we're still 32nd in points per game and 31st for points per game for defense. Great. Let's see what we have for the scouting national focus. Doesn't need to be offensive line. I think it might have to be here. Maybe another edge rusher. So I think I am going to go with another edge rusher here because Matthew Judon is getting old. I'm going to do outside linebacker. I like having fast outside linebackers, then moving them down to defensive ends. It just really helps in simulation. Players ready to negotiate. We're going to have Christian Barmore, 25 years old. I want him back on the team. I didn't know I was paying him $15 million a year. But anyways, I already signed it. Jabril Peppers, no team has no franchise QB. I guess I'll wait until I see how he regresses. Ramondre Stevenson, it just depends how he plays this year. Kyle Duggar, I still want to put him on a 1-year deal at least and see how he does with that. So 1 year, and he wants more. All right, Jonathan Jones, I don't know. Matthew Judon, he's just so old. The team is so old, and it's frustrating to know what to do because there's a lot of stupid cap hits on these teams that I can't get rid of. Even though I have 127 million, there's a lot of dumb cap hits that I just don't want on this team, but I might need them as depth. So for right now, I don't know what to do, and I'm just going to move into the playoffs. 5-12, bottom of the division. It's better than 4-13, boys. We improving. Aaron Rodgers once again screws the pooch on the playoffs here as we're coming off a 17-14 loss to the Bills. They probably took the 1 seed there. Well, actually, it's AFC, so I don't know about that. Jayden Daniels, actually a solid rookie year. 21st best offense, 29th best defense. Yeah, solid is the best word I'm going to use here for 15 interceptions. 93 passer rating isn't the worst in the world, but yes, he is the QB of the future, day 1 starter, which is his player tags. Almost 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns is nice to see as a rookie, but the 15 touchdowns needs to come down here. Ramondre, 3.8 per carry, 7 touchdowns. He will not be getting re-signed. Gabe Davis showing out here, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Xavier Leggett showing out as a rookie, 9 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Demario Douglas, Wiley Cox, and then screw the rest of them. But defensively, Juan Bentley, 121 tackles for a loss, 19 for Matthew Judon. Sacks, 18.5 for Matthew Judon. Barmore, 2.5. Devon Godchaux, yeah, Keon White, nice 14 tackles for a loss. But more of a run stuffer, I would say here. Interceptions, 4 for Christian Gonzalez is great with a fully healthy season from him. 1 safety from Christian Barmore. 2 pick sixes here from Christian Gonzalez, which is great to see. Let's move into the offseason. And the Titans with Baker Mayfield win the Super Bowl. All right, Patrick Mahomes wins the NFL MVP, and Xavier Leggett gets Rookie of the Year, so that's at least Superstar Dev. In the AFC East, Adrian Phillips retires, Rodgers retires, CJ Mosley, Patrick Peterson, and Teron Armstead. For the team upgrades, I'm upset that Jayden Daniels didn't get at least Star Dev for his progression, but Xavier Leggett gets Superstar. Much rather have that on Jayden Daniels, but it is what it is. Not going to complain about it any more than I did. Defensively, what do we have? Wallace only comes with Star Dev. That's fine. Judon gets upgraded to X Factor, but he still regresses in overall because that's just Madden simulations. Imagine having 18.5 sacks, and EA's like, yeah, you were an 84 last year. How about you drop to an 81 with a +1 morale boost? Yeah? How does that sound? 18.5 sacks? Dude in real life would be boosted to a 94 overall at least. I hate Madden simulation. They're like, oh, well, since he's 33 years old, he's just not good anymore, despite having 18.5 sacks on a season. It makes no logical sense. I complain about it all the time, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about it because it's just EA. Let's see our re-signings. For the players ready to negotiate, Jabril Peppers did not change in overall. I might just tag and trade. I think I might do that because he still has value here. I just don't really want him. So, yeah, we're just going to offer him this terrible contract. We'll just do team friendly, and I'm just going to tag him right now. I have 156 million. Not interested in Ramondre. Kyle Duggar, I still want for 1 year. I'm going to keep boosting his money because I just want him for 1 more year here. He's still not in. Okay, I'll find you in free agency. Catch me in free agency, boy. Cole Strange, I just want to give him his contract, so I'm not going to accept the option. Jonathan Jones is regressing. Matthew Judon, I want him back. 18.5 sacks. I don't think I can afford to let him go, but I'm not giving him a 3-year contract while his overall is regressing. So I'll gladly pay him into the 18 million here for 1 year, and he re-signs with the team for 1 year. That's completely fine with me. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of fixing to do, but thankfully we have 118 million and Devontae Parker and Juju's contract is running out. I'm going to find Kyle Duggar in free agency. Shipping off Jabril Peppers to the Houston Texans for a second-round pick. He's going to go to a team with a young QB. I mean, yes, our team has a young QB, but CJ Stroud, whole different story for a second-round pick. After free agency, I overpaid for Creed Humphrey. We're getting a whole new offensive line here. Overpaid for Nick Bolton. Worth it. Got Wyatt Teller on a solid deal. Got Taylor Decker on a solid deal. And got Reed Blankenship on a solid deal as well. Actually, I might have overpaid for a normal dev, but he's an 80 overall normal dev. He's going to replace Kyle Duggar because I went after Kyle Duggar, but the Steelers offered him so much money. So I was like, I'm not doing that. Anyways, Reed Blankenship won't be a bad fill-in for now. I'm going to have to draft a free safety, but I'm probably going to draft an edge rusher first. In the first round, I'm going to be taking Will Bennett out of Oregon, 6'4", 254, right outside linebacker, where I'm going to move to right end here. Elite speed, elite jumping, great acceleration, good strength, A pursuit, A finesse moves, B power moves. He looks sick, and he has normal dev. Great. Another normal dev first round pick at pick number 4 here, but I will immediately start him over Keon White. In the second round, picking up defensive tackle Jamison Neal out of Oregon State, beefing up our defensive line entirely. 6'5", 304, hidden dev, 94 strength as a rookie is nuts. A tackle, A play rec, B power moves, B block shooting, B and B finesse moves. And with my other second round pick, because I traded back last year, Tracy Forbes out of Georgia, 6'2", 228, hidden dev, 87 speed, 88 acceleration. He's going to be playing as a depth middle linebacker, A catching, A man coverage, and B tackle. And with my third round pick, I'm picking up another defensive tackle who only had a tackle. He wasn't really that skilled, except 98 strength at 342 pounds, hidden dev, A tackle, B play rec. That's kind of about it. He's not very athletic, but man, he can push some weight. And in the third round, with another third round pick, this guy was projected to go in the first to second round, and he's in the late third round, David Lowry, or Lowry. I'm sorry, I always mispronounce that last name. I'm just an idiot. 6'3", 181, a little bit scrawny and undersized, but 6'3", hidden dev, projected round 1 pick, 91 speed, 94 acceleration, A press, B zone coverage, B tackle. I don't know how he fell this far. No way. Brian Sims, round 1 projection. I'm in the 4th round. Round 1 projection at a Temple. Yes, his man coverage isn't good. B zone coverage, 6'1", 190. Elite strength, great speed, elite agility, great acceleration. That's enough for me to take him. He has normal dev, but that's still going to be an amazing depth player. Now, this is the team moving into year number 2. The AI picked up this running back named Fowler. I'm so glad they picked it up because I just completely forgot to draft one, and I stopped drafting like when I got to the 6th round, so baller pick for a 6th round pick. Juju, get your bum ass off my team, dude. And just get off my team. I do not want you to hit the shoot or the nay-nay on me, bro. Just get off. Don't want any of that on my team. Xavier Leggett, Gabe Davis, Demario Douglas, not Davis, my bad. And Tyquan Thornton here for Jayden Daniels. Not really the greatest backfield here, but this O-line is amazing for him. Got this guy in the 2nd round. He only had normal dev, but it's fine. Got nice depth here as well at tight end. Defensively, this line looks so much better now. So much better here. Bennett is going to be the starter. Neil Benjamin looked great. And Lowry, I'm just stupid. Lowry here. He looks really good. I have no idea how this dude fell to the late 3rd. And Sims, I got him in the 4th. He's a 76 overall. Crazy for a 4th round pick, even if he doesn't have a dev. Forbes, he's going to play depth linebacker. I move Bentley to the outside linebacker. Going to move Wallace up. Got a great core here. Just need some development, which is always a problem for me in every one of my rebuilds. I move Mapu over to free safety to replace Jabril Peppers. And Forbes, let's move him up. Let's see how he does. Will Bennett is going to start off the edge there. Matthew Judon. Who's Newton? My boy Isaac Newton here. Looks like the AI picked up another DB with hidden dev. Great, and he's like a 6th-string player, so I can't even see where he is on the depth chart. That's actually crazy. Is he not even here? Yeah, he's not even here because Marshall's above him. Anyways, let's see what we have for the midseason mark. The Jets are 7-0 without Aaron Rodgers. Must have drafted a new QB after being 9-8, but we are 4-2, second in the division over the Bills and Dolphins, which is kind of crazy, but coming off a loss to the New Orleans Saints. Scouting National Focus, and these are actually the players. I did not go to the Scouting National Focus. Let me try again. Scouting National Focus, I already have a lot of depth at DB, a lot of depth at the D-line now, and linebacker. Do I go depth at safety? I mean, my receivers aren't crazy, but I mean, I could get another one in free agency since I don't have to pay a quarterback. So I think, yeah, I think I'm just going to go with safety here. I think that's just the safest option. For the re-signings, Marcus Jones, I do want him back. He wants to be in a Super Bowl chase, and he doesn't want to be here, but that's actually a stupid cheap contract. I'll keep him around for that. And he wants more. All right, never mind. Cole Strange, I do want him back. He's 27, but offensive lineman regression doesn't start till, like, I believe 30. Judon, it depends how he plays this year. I hate that he's regressing despite him having 18.5 sacks. Bentley, I already have so much depth at linebacker. He's about to be 32, so 30 as well, not 32 as the individual number, but 70 million left. I can't blow it all because I don't know about these hidden contracts. Christian Gonzalez, of course, I'm going to accept his 5th-year option. Anyways, let's move into the playoffs. 9-8, making the playoffs in his 2nd year, barely getting in, but a win's a win. The Jets are 11-6. We're coming off a 27-24 loss to them. We have to play them in the wild card as well at 1 p.m. for a playoff game here. Stats and awards, Jayden Daniels, great 2nd year here. 15th best offense in the league, 25th best defense. 4,200 yards, 26 touchdowns, lowered the interceptions, increased the pass rating, slightly lowered the touchdowns here, but increased the yards. Josh Fowler, 21 touchdowns, 3.3 per carry is not good, especially having almost 300 attempts, but 21 touchdowns is... I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Gabe Davis, almost 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns. Demario Douglas, 12 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. He's going to have start at least. And Xavier Leggett, I'm assuming they didn't put him in the slot. That's why he has such less production. Huge downtrend from last year. Tight end with a solid, normal tight end year, I guess. Nick Bolton, 127 tackles for a loss. 17 for Jamison Neal. 17 for Matthew Judon sacks. 15 for Matthew Judon. They're going to be like, oh, he's an 82 overall. Can't wait to make him a 78 after getting 15 sacks. Jamison Neal, the rookie, 7.5 sacks. Christian Barmore, 5. Will Bennett. Not what I was hoping for. Interceptions, 2 for Christian Gonzalez. Safeties on the team, 0 defensive touchdowns is 0. Let's see if Jayden Daniels, in year number 2 with the Patriots, can give the Patriots their first playoff win against the division winners in the division rivals, the New York Jets. And we do. 21-17, but this is where it's going to end as we're going to get smacked by the 15-2 Kansas City Chiefs here. And yeah, we didn't get smacked, but we did lose. No surprise. Why is my defense such a low rank, but my points per game is 16th? Interesting. Let's move into the offseason. And the Chiefs beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. It seems like that's how it always plays out in almost every simulation. It's either the Chiefs or the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes wins the Super Bowl MVP and back-to-back league MVPs. Robert Saleh wins Coach of the Year at 11-6. Interesting. He didn't even get the first round bye, but let's see the retirements. In the AFC East, DeAndre Hopkins retires on the Jets. Kirk Cousins retires on the Dolphins. I guess they moved on from Tua, and Von Miller retires from the Bills. Fowler has superstar dev. It's just the higher overall. I know he's going to be good, but I don't know if I want to wait for him to develop. Demario Douglas gets star dev. That's nice to see. Jayden Daniels still not upgrading really blows for his development. It really, really does. But I can't do anything about it. Fowler, man, I don't know what to do with him. It depends about the running back free agency. And Judon is now an 80 overall without the boost. Neal is a superstar dev. Benjamin's a star dev. No upgrade for Bennett, which sucks as well. Lowry is a star dev. Sims stays star. And yes, Forbes, star dev as well. Let's see what we have for the re-signings. Christian Gonzalez, I'm going to accept his 5th-year option. Marcus Jones suddenly has an interest with the team, so I'm going to do player-friendly, increase the bonus, and he re-signs with the team as a depth guy. Juan Bentley, he only regressed 1 overall. He's not bad. 7 million, I have a lot of money. 83 isn't bad. Even if I do replace him, he'll be nice depth piece for me. Taekwon, no. Just never progressed because he was at 4th string wide receiver. I have 87 million to spend, and I forgot about Matthew Judon. If he's going to continue to put up 15 sacks in a season, these double-digit sacks, and my other edge rushers are doing nothing, I will overpay for him every single time here. Let me just get him up to 60 million. He resigns on another year. I'll take 60 million for 15 sacks, dude, all day. Anyways, let's see what we have for free agency. After free agency, I know I have a superstar running back, but the question is, can I progress him in time to get him up to at least an 88 overall like Kyren Williams is? Probably not. Kyren Williams, I believe he actually has superstar in Madden. For some reason, EA just didn't update their rosters. But Kyren Williams has star dev here. No interest, but I overpaid for him. That's fine with me. And Marcus Lawrence, I know it's like, oh, he's older. You're trying to develop your other guy. My other guy put up 3.5 sacks. Oh, it's only his rookie year. I don't have time to wait for him to develop. I need production. This is year number 3, and we only have 4 years to produce the team. Bo Jackson? Homie converted to a safety? And he's 5'9" now? That is not... And he's out of Ohio State? Oh my gosh. What a crazy turnaround for this guy. But safeties, the ones I've been looking at, from what I can say, Jeremiah Wagner looks great across the board athletically. Anthony here. Anthony, I'm just stupid. I'm not going to pronounce that last name. I know I'm going to stutter all over it like I usually do. A, awareness, A, pursuit, B, hit power. He's very athletic. He's only 5'11", but he's 200 pounds, zone coverage out of West Virginia. I'm going to see what he has. He has hidden depth. That's going to be nice depth for us overall, because at this point, I'm just drafting depth. I need players to progress, and Jayden Daniels is not doing that. 88 speed, 90 acceleration out of West Virginia, of course. Hidden dev, already went through the skills. In the second round, drafting Juan Bentley's replacement just in case he doesn't re-sign for the next season or something like that. Hidden dev, 250 pounds. I really don't need anything. I'm just constantly drafting depth at this point. A's and B's across the board. Now, this is the team moving into year number 3. I think Kyron Williams will be a big improvement here at running back. Overall, receivers aren't bad, aren't crazy either. Got a superstar in 89 overall, of course. Dexter Lawrence, no, DeMarcus Lawrence, not Dexter Lawrence. Neal, Judon, Christian Barmore. Nice rotation here. And our first rounder, 79 overall is nice. 73 overall for my late round linebacker. Well, my second round linebacker, not late round. Overall, 86 overall team. Not bad for sure. I think I'm going to start this guy over Blankenship. He's just going to have a higher ceiling just because of his dev. So let's just see how that works. But for right now, let's move into the midseason mark and the third year. Here we are at the midseason mark, 4-3, second in the division. The Jets are at the top of the division once again. We have a breakout quarterback challenge finally, coming off a 27-24 loss against the Minnesota Vikings. I honestly don't care about any of this. Just going to span through it. 300 yards or 3 touchdowns. It's not a big task, all right? I know it's a good game overall, just one or the other. Like, it's not asking a whole lot. Just please make it happen. Do I need anything? No. I need my QB to do something, sure. Wide receiver. For the players ready to negotiate, I want Demario Douglas back. He's been great for us. Gonna re-sign. I'm running out of cap room. This is bad. Keon White hasn't done jack shit. Don't need him. Anyone else here? I really don't see a problem with anyone else. Jacoby Brissett, baby. Is he a mentor? If he has the mentor tag, I'll take him back. Let me see if he does. If I can ever look at it, please. My God, why doesn't it just show? Or I'm just that blind. Bridge and a mentor. Jacoby Brissett, welcome back to the New England Patriots for only $3 million. Hell yeah. I'll take him as a mentor to boost my QBs. Overall, Marte Mapu, or Mapu, whatever you say, he wants a mentor at his position? Do I want to do all that work? Do I really want to do all that work? Yeah. Bingo, bango, bongo. He suddenly has interest. We'll do a 4-year deal with him, play him until he's 30, even though we have 1 year left on the rebuild. Hopefully I can tag Matthew Judon if he has a baller season. Keon White hasn't done anything for me. Let's see what we have for the playoffs. Actually, let's see if Jayden Daniels got that breakout challenge. 28-7 win. Show it to me. Please get star dev. Please just get star, bro. It's not that difficult. Excited about absolutely. Yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir. Finally, Jayden Daniels, star dev. Now let's get to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, 11-6, second in the division. That loss to the Jets kills us to get home field advantage here, especially having to play the Chiefs in the first round. I don't know how the Chiefs go 10-7 in simulation. Maybe the receivers drop the ball in simulation too. Jayden Daniels balled out, top 10 QB, 6th best offense, 13th best defense, easily our best season, 4,100 yards, 36 touchdowns to only 8 interceptions, 110 pass rating. Easy breakout year for Jayden Daniels. By the way, I didn't realize he was wearing number 18 until now. That is disgusting. My God. Kyron Williams, 4.7 per carry, 15 touchdowns, 1,300 yards. This is the production I want from my running back. Jayden Daniels with a touchdown and 400 rushing yards as well. Gabe Davis, 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns, continues to produce for us. And Demario Douglas and Xavier Leggett decided to cut a deal in the locker room and actually split the yards and the touchdowns this time. Nice of them to think of that. Nick Bolton, 125 tackles for a loss, 28 for Jamison Neal, 25 for Christian Barmore, 19 for DeMarcus Lawrence, 11 for Matthew Judon. Great defensive line here. Sacks, 14 for Matthew Judon. He's getting another signing. I don't know how his dev keeps regressing. Dude has had 3 double-digit sacks. This is his worst season in the simulation so far, and he is going to be like, the best we can do is a 74 overall. But DeMarcus Lawrence, 13 sacks. I'm glad we signed him. And Christian Barmore with 11. Great performance from my defensive line this year. 3 total interceptions. All right, I guess the QB couldn't get the ball out fast enough. My God. Safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns, 0. Probably going to get wiped here by the Chiefs because, you know, it's the Chiefs. I know I said that last time, but they got home field advantage. They had it last time too, and we did get wiped by them. So let's see what we got. What a surprise. We lose again. Anyways, let's move into the fourth and final year. And the Cardinals beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl by 1 point. Jaylen Warren. Who is that? Is that an upcoming... I'm going to be real. If that's an upcoming prospect in this draft, I don't know. Drake May on the Vikings wins NFL MVP. All right. And no one for the Patriots wins any awards. For the AFC East, Quandre Diggs, my mentor that I signed for Mapu just to have a higher interest in a cheaper contract. He retires. Tyrann Mathieu retires on the Bills along with Micah Hyde. For the team upgrades, Jayden Daniels had a star dev upgrade in the middle of the season. Now he goes up to superstar. I wish he did this early on because now he's only an 85 with the boost, 82 without the boost. But hey, I'll take what I can get right now. And Gabe Davis finally gets superstar dev after having 3 seasons over 1,000 yards, and he had double-digit touchdowns this year. He's great. Really wish Kyren Williams had that superstar dev, but he's still a 90 with the boost, which looks nice. Defensively, what do we have here? Barmore gets superstar dev. And then Neal not getting X Factor for almost 30 tackles for a loss is crazy. And that safety goes up to superstar dev, so he's going to start over Blankenship, and Blankenship can be in rotation. This depth linebacker has star dev as well. I'm going to re-sign Judon. I'm going to try to tag him. Let's move into the re-signings. Got $33 million to spend. Keon White has done nothing. Jayden Daniels will accept his option because why not? Matthew Judon, he's a 78. He had 18.5 sacks, then 15 sacks, then 14 sacks. Oh, he's regressing. He has double-digit sacks every year. He should at least have 90 overall. And he's like, nah, he's 35 years old. He's not useful. Super annoying. Just going to overpay him here again because he deserves it. He deserves to get this much money, even though he's, 78 overall. He's producing numbers, so I'm going to keep signing him. $20 million to spend. I honestly don't think there's anything in free agency I really want, so I'll just re-sign my punter, and then I think I'll just hit the draft. I don't need anything. My team is good the way it is. I like my receivers. I like my running back. I love my O-line. I don't really need a tight end. Yeah, I'm just going to move into the draft. Andrew Hernandez. Is this the brother of Aaron Hernandez? I don't know, bro. I mean, he's 6'3", 210. Could play tight end for the Patriots. This fits pretty well. A catching, A spec catch. Sounds a lot like Aaron Hernandez. I'm going to take him. Hidden dev. Aaron Hernandez, welcome to the Patriots. I am moving you to tight end. Now, this is the team moving into the fourth and final year. Andrew Hernandez is already 76 overall. My boy Andrew wearing number 11. Julian Edelman's number, wasn't Aaron Hernandez's number like 80? Was it just 80? It was 80 something. Might have. I don't remember. I don't really follow up on the people that do that stuff. Who am I kidding? I'm a Ray Rice fan. 86? 80? I don't know. Let's just go with 80 for now. If I completely botched that, my bad. Yeah, botched that. I botched up my own wording, and I didn't even move him to tight end. Yeah, we're going to move him there. Danny Amendola's number was 80. I know that. I don't know how I know that, but not Aaron Hernandez. Probably butchered it entirely, but he's a 77 overall tight end. Aaron Hernandez, Andrew Hernandez, welcome to the tight end position. Defensively, what do we have? Amazingness. That's what we have. Anyways, 87 overall team. If we don't win this year, we're not winning at all because Matthew Judon will finally regress into oblivion. Let's move into the playoffs. 12-5 in the playoffs, and once again we lose in week 18 to give us second in the division, and we lose home field advantage opportunity. We're facing the Steelers, and I hate that the lower ranked team with the worst overall gets the home field advantage. Oh, well, they won their division. I don't care. Anyways, Jayden Daniels, top 10 QB, second best offense in the NFL. Defensively, 8th, amazing to see. 4,300 yards, 32 touchdowns, 10 receptions, 111 pass rating. Definitely a better year last year, but still good here. 5.2 per carry, 17 touchdowns from Kyren Williams, 1,300 yards, and Fowler, 812 of his touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Gabe Davis, 102 receptions, my bad. 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Sorry for stuttering if you're new to the channel. Just happens every so often. Xavier Leggett, another 1,000-yard season, 6 touchdowns. Demario Douglas, barely getting over the 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. That's all it takes. And Andrew Hernandez, baby, 2 touchdowns. And Fowler gets 4 receiving touchdowns as well. How many receptions? I thought it said he had 3 receptions and 4 touchdowns. I was like, how does that work? But Gabe Davis has been really good for this team. Nick Bolton, 133 tackles for a loss, 16 for DeMarcus Lawrence, sacks, 12 for Matthew Judon, 11.5 for DeMarcus Lawrence, 9 for Jamison Neal, 7.5 for Christian Barmore, 2 interceptions for Bolton, Juwan Bentley, Marte Mapu, and Marcus Jones. Where's Christian Gonzalez? All right, 0 safeties and 0 defensive touchdowns. You guys already know I never play the wild card round. Please, EA, do not screw me. You already screwed me with the Giants. Bail me out here. I need a win. I desperately need a win here. And we smack them. My God. 42-3. I'm not losing to the Chiefs 3 times in a row. I'm going to hop in if I have to. I'm not doing this again. We're going to play them. Here we are against the Chiefs. They're going to start out with nothing. We're going to respond with 7. And they punt once again. Good on us. Defense playing well. Offense needs to wake up here a little bit. Not going to lie. And end of halftime. 13-6. 20-6 opening up the half. Good stuff. Defense holding mega strong until, of course, they allow 20-20. Offense, you need to hold. Hold the ball. It's 3rd and 2. I know the AI is moronic. I'm just gonna run the ball out because the AI won't do it. I'll do it. Ugh. Jayden Daniels wearing 18 is disgusting, but we get a first down. I'm gonna run the clock out. No, game, don't take over. You're gonna throw a pick. And back to Kyron Williams, who has a huge lane, and he throws off a guy. Another first down. That will be the game. So that's going to be the game. I know I didn't really do much of anything at all there, but trust me, I did a lot. The AI, whenever there's a minute left and they have the ball, they'll be like, let's just throw a pick and let the other team score. They do it all the time. It's so frustrating. Probably why I lost the other 2 games by 1 score. Anyways, let's move in to the conference championship. And Anthony Richardson is in the playoffs, has a higher seed than us, even though it's a lower record, which I'm always irritated by, but it's the NFL. It's not Madden. Can't blame them for this one. Let's move into it. Here we are against the Colts. The Colts opening drive score 7, then we respond with a punt. Finally, we matched up here 7-7 in the second quarter and put another 7 on top of them. They respond with 7. We're going to get 3 right before half, open up the half, punts in our opponent's territory, which is stupid. 24-21 against the Colts, 28-24. Key moments, 1st and goal. I'll let the AI take it, 31-28. Let's see how far they go here. Endgame drive, hold on, I should have just jumped in. It's red zone alert. 3rd down alert. Dude, what are you doing on 3rd down alert from red zone alert was a minute. I think it was a minute and 31 seconds, and then it was 3rd down alert, and they only burned 2 seconds off the clock. I swear. The AI, bro. I'm going to finish the game because I have to. 3rd and 1. Going to give it to the fullback here. It's up the middle. Fowler is going to get the 1st and goal, and I will run out the clock because I know the AI won't. And that's going to be that. Exact same results as last time. We were up by 3 points, and I need to jump in to hold the ball because I know the AI won't do its job, and we will be moving on to the Super Bowl because of it. And here we are in the Super Bowl. No way. 28-3 rematch here, this time with Jayden Daniels. Let's see the team upgrades as Gabe Davis gets X Factor. That's awesome to see. Andrew Hernandez has Superstar Dev. I'm sure his noose will have Superstar Dev as well. Oh, that was an offensive joke, Vic. All right, then click off the video. Boo-hoo. Anyways, team looks basically the same. Actually, my safety is Superstar X Factor. That would have been nice to get in Season 1, but anyways, 2 new Superstar X Factors. Can't complain about that, really. Let's move in to the Super Bowl. Here we are against the Falcons. They're going to start out with a punt. I thought we punted in our opponent's territory. We might have there, but still, 10-0. 2-score lead here. 3-score lead. Oh, 4-score lead at halftime. Oh my God. AI is blessing me today. 31-3. Let's see if they come back, Atlanta. Something you can't do. Humiliating the Falcons in the Super Bowl again. The New England Patriots win the Super Bowl 38-17. Ugh, 18 on a quarterback, dude. Come on. I wish I changed that. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. I thank you guys all for watching. I'm actually going to see the Super Bowl MVP. Give me a second. Your Super Bowl MVP is Matthew Judon, the guy who should have been given so much more credit throughout the video. Patrick Mahomes wins three league MVPs in this entire rebuild. My God. And no other awards here for the New England Patriots. But now, thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you like and or subscribe. Comment down below what type of rebuild you want me to do next. And I thank you guys once more. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.